I need to do this fairly quickly, and I haven't mastered the controls at all. No, no, no. Oh, goodness. No. No, no, no. Okay, don't do that. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. So where we got to at the end of last episode was we are about to build a crane and then offload all of the various components and bits and pieces for this new garage, as you can see here. So let's start with that, and then yeah, start as we mean to go on. So if you do not have a suitable crane, you can rent or buy one from the vehicle dealer. Absolutely, we are going to need to rent one. I don't think we need to go mad. Fast erecting crane, oi oi. Tower crane, fast erecting crane, oi oi. Why is that any different? I think we're just going to rent. Yeah, let's just rent that one there. So yeah, we rent that for a day. Okay, I'm assuming if I come out of this menu that I can now just, yeah, there we go, start using the the fast erecting crane. Oh, it's euphemisms galore. The crane area is blocked. Is that because I am stood on it? Possibly. Let me move aside and let's see if we can now do this again. Wow, that really was erected at super speed. Look at that thing. That looks like a remote tower crane. Obviously, it's not one that's manned at the top. That is brilliant. Just taking a look behind us, that is the marked area that we need to drop off our various equipment. Now, the truck should be in the right place given the length of the boom on this tower crane. Let's jump in for the first time. Enter. And now we have control. Now, it's been a while. There we go, we've got our up and down. Okay, now need to swing this over, get ourselves into position over the truck and start to lift off those various bits of equipment. I honestly don't know what's going on in the traffic over there. For some reason they've just stopped. That truck there, that box van just seems to have stopped moving. Right, let's get around, drop this down a bit, about there. Right, we are there. Let's lift this up. Now this is our ceiling panels, if I remember rightly, and we want to swing these all the way back. Let's bring this in steadily, steadily. And just to the left here. Gone a bit far. Actually, no. Let me go back to the right hand side. I've got my two areas mixed up. Right, that's the one. And then let's drop that down. Can't remember what rotation is. It's literally been 2 weeks since I've played this game and I already have forgotten the controls. B and L. Yes, B and L. So I'm still on my Xbox 360, no sorry, Xbox One controller here, connected to my PC, just for anyone else who's out there using a similar setup. Right, I'm getting the hang of it. Right, let's whiz that back up again. Let's go pick up the other one. No time for any dawdling. There we go. Gently push that up, swing that around, change of view there. Right. Just to prove I know what I'm doing. There we go. And then let's drop that down there. That is sweet as a nut. That's how you do it. Now we need to place the transport frame in the marked area, so that is probably the big stuff on the back of the truck still. Right, swing ourselves over. Now we're right by that lamppost. Look at the cables there, they are going to get in the way. So what I want to do is very carefully do that almost. Hit the back of the truck. Right, let's do this properly. Let's try and get this around this lamppost. I would love to remove this tutorial panel. I haven't yet worked out how to do that in the menu. Someone's took a comment below if you've played this game. It's getting on my nerves. Perhaps I just need to play a little bit more. But for now, it's there and right in my eye line. Okay, there we go, swinging over. And I think we can drop pretty much straight down. And we're in, aren't we? Yes, right. First, the building site has to be cleared before we can really get started here. I think that makes sense. So we are done with the crane for now. Let's head over to this marker here, 5 meters. I think we're going to have to get some of these posts out the way. Remove the debris. With his bare hands, look at that. What a man machine. Interact with the transport frame to release the fabricated walls. Okay, so I think it's building time. Let's head over to this. Ka-chunk. And let's get building. Well, that was instantaneous. I think now we need to crane those into place. Right, we should have a good idea what to do here. So let's start with the one in the middle. Yeah, that's strapped on. Carefully lift that out. Let's give ourselves a good bit of height there. We'll get ourselves over. We are going to need to do a little bit of rotating. Right, if we get our aiming marker just roughly in the middle, let's carefully drop that down. As best we can. Slowly, slowly. Now I do want to just rotate this round. That's as far as it's going to go. Okay, let's consider that one done then. Let's go back and collect the small one next, which is the small rear. I'm a bit high there. There we go. Right, let's lift that up. Let's turn that around, and then hopefully by the time we swing back ever so aggressively, then we should be in position. Turn that round. That looks pretty damn good. We're just going to slowly drop that down into place. Hopefully we won't clip into the ground. Oh, that's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Let's do this properly. Going to have to adjust ever so slightly. Get that into that gap. That's good. I like that. And we're down. Right, so just the last one then, which is that big, large side door there. Oh, we pretty much had that nailed first time. Right, there we go. Let's lift. Take it easy. I am a little bit aggressive on the controls. Always have been. But we're going to drop this one in nice and tidily. That looks good. Just ever so slightly adjust that down. And we'll drop. I think we're going to hit that side there. We are. But it says it's in. Happy days. Right, so the ceiling components, we now need to lift those on. So those are over yonder. Got that straight away. Really getting the hang of this now. The sun is setting again. So let's get that twisted around a little bit before we get too close to the house. There we go. That's what we want. Right, first one is on. Let's see if we can get the other ones in as well. It is getting dark, but hey ho, we are pushing on. Well, that is job done. The roof is on. The walls are up. So that's pretty good. Right, what's next? We need to dismantle the crane by the looks of it, clear the marked area. So let's deal with that. Dismantle. That's done. Excellent. Now, also says clear the marked area number 2. Ah, that's done. Right. So now we need to rent a concrete mixer. Let's head over to the store and do that online. Okay, so we're going to sort by manufacturer first off the bat. Let's go and have a look for concrete mixers. You assume that would be under seat. There we go. And we've got actually quite a choice here. What have we got? We've got a Cat, obviously a big brand in the game. We've got a Kenworth, classic American truck. Scania, great for European work. We've got a concrete mixer. We don't need a pump, I don't think. Well, we've got MAN, so let's... and we've driven a Scania. I think we're going to give the Kenworth a go. Yeah, why not? Let's just check the prices. I think they're all the same. Yeah, okay. It's going to be the Kenworth. Let's get that bad boy rented. Yes, please. Thank you very much. And there she is. What a nice, bright, white and green coloured... what do you call it? I don't even know what you call that. The bit on the back. The bucket? No, that doesn't make sense. The tank? Maybe. Someone let me know. Okay, right, we need to head over to the gravel pits, I think it was, to pick up some concrete. So let's do that now. Right, we've got a bit of a journey ahead of us, and it's quite late at night, but I don't think it will take us too long. We seem to have no concept of working hours on this game as yet. We just seem to push on through the night and people don't seem to mind. But I'm pretty sure if someone was laying concrete outside of my house at nearly midnight, then I'd be pretty cheesed off. But hey ho. Right, red lights. Let's not get caught up with those again. We are here. Let's go and find the concrete area. I think we just need to, yeah, there we go. It's giving us direction. Let's get underneath the hopper here, underneath the concrete silo and get loaded on. Let's keep that going. We are filling up nicely. We can see our yellow bar. We can see our yellow bar on the bottom right hand there. And there we go. Right, so we can head off and get ourselves back to our garage job. We're quite laden now. I can feel the weight on the vehicle. Well, I made it. Tasty bit of driving, I must admit. I didn't get it on camera, but wow. Really shouldn't be handbrake turning in a concrete wagon, but there we go. Okay, so 62 meters, 50 meters, and we are here. So I think I'm going to have to back in. Yes, I think we will have to back in. Okay, let's get ourselves into position. I need to rent a concrete pump, so we'll go in to the shop again. Let's quite like the look of the Mac there. Classic American. There's the Scania again. Very, very sensitive menu. I think we're going to go for... Yeah, we'll go for the DAF actually. We haven't had a DAF before, so we'll rent that. And then we'll jump into that and get that delivered up here as well. Not a bad vehicle. It's now morning and we have basically worked entirely through the night. Brian here needs absolutely no sleep, so that's all good. Let's get some lights on. Right, let's head back to the job. It's literally just around the corner. And that's it, as you can see, literally just around the corner. I think here is a good enough place to park up, so let's get everything out, get the rigs out and get ready to start pumping. Right, that looks good. I don't think we're going to cause any issues there. We should have some cones out and some beacons, but hey ho, I haven't got those on board. Now I'm just having a think. Concrete pumps need to be loaded from the rear, and unfortunately that means I'm going to have the concrete truck right in the middle of the road. So I'm going to bring my jibs back in actually. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to move the concrete wagon back and then we'll sort of swap positions. Just swing around here. Didn't realise there was a car park right at the end of this road actually, so that's good to see. It was too dark last night to actually see that. Right, if I just get up here on the side. Now the actual reach on these things is unbelievable, so that is probably good enough. We're not going to be in anyone's way. Let's get the arms out. And yet again we have a box fan that's stuck by the truck, and I don't know why that is. Plenty of space. Right, so we need to get the boom up. Backing up nice and steadily here. That will do. We should be able to swing our bucket open. Oh dear, we didn't want to do that. Oh my goodness. That's what we wanted to do. Yes, Brian, you absolutely need to open that, otherwise the concrete's just going to pour out all over the floor. Okay, now we are back on track. We've got the hopper lid open. We are positioned with our chute. We should now just be able to start pouring in. Finally. Okay, that's good. That took a bit of working out, but we're there now. And with the concrete pouring, I should be able to get this arm out. As long as I don't hit the truck there. There we go. Let's get that up. Because this thing is huge. Okay, I am. There we go, hitting the back of the thingy. Right, and as you'll see, this thing is vast. Now, can I extend the grey? I can. And I think, I assume I'm pouring, yes, on top of the roof there. So, with this in mind, let's go to our context menu and pouring. And there we go. So, I think... very carefully. Goosh, that's jittery. I need to do this fairly quickly, and I haven't mastered the controls at all. No, no, no. Oh, goodness, no. Oh, the camera on this game is so irritating. Biggest fault with the game. Love the game, but the camera is pain. No, no, no. Okay, don't do that. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. I'm almost there. Right, I think I've got it. Thank goodness. That was a challenge and a half. Right, now I need to pack all this away. So that should fold that way. So only just worked this out right at last knocking. So let's get that folded up. Done. Then... is it catching that light? Yeah, never mind. Let's get this, no, reverse that up, that in. There's Harpe keeping an eye on me, doing a terrible job. So then I should be able to boom in, fold. That looks good. Right the way in. All the way down. Yeah, and then I should be able to bring this down nice and flat. So yeah, managed to work it out in the end. That was a bit of a learning curve, I must admit. Right, what I'm going to do is halt there and go get the muck wagon moved out of the way, because she's still spitting out her concrete into the back of the hopper. Let's get our trough moved out of the way. Let's just slowly move to the side. Good stuff. Let's finish getting this folded up. No, no, no. No, 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 no. That needs to go down there. And to there. Give or take. And we should be able to bring our jibs in. It's a great vehicle. It really is. But really quite difficult to master. Right, let's have a quick chat with Harpe then. I think we are done with this job. Decorators can come in and finish the garage, but let's see what's next on the agenda. Brilliant, garage edition, job completed. Right, so Harpe says that we should buy the L1 tower crane. It will be a good addition to our fleet, so I shall go and do that shortly. I think we'll also need to off-hire the 2 bits of equipment that we got behind us over here. Our next contract that we've got for this episode is the road, which we saw at the end of last episode. So we had the garage, which we've just done, and now we've got the road. This is a kind of mid-level duration, so not too complex, 4 stages. We need to rent some machines, move some machines, and the important thing is we're going to be using some new equipment. So an asphalter, yeah, that looks good. What do we need down here for transport? Oh yes, a dumper. Brilliant. Okay, so the things we've currently got on hire, we can probably get rid of because we're not going to need them. Compactor. Yeah, just checking that we don't need the concrete wagon or the pump. We don't. I'll go off hire those now and then we'll crack on with this new contract. So here we are. I've just made my way over to the contract itself just to get a sight of what's going on. It's always best to have a quick look-see just before we go and hire anything and get what we need in terms of materials. So this is the old hole. If you remember from the tutorial, check out episode 1. I'll stick a little card right in the top corner there. So there was a big hole here. That's obviously been filled in, and we just need to put the very top level of asphalt on just to complete the job. First things first though, we need to hire an asphalter, and this is the one we need, the CAT AP1055F. And there she is. Technical piece of equipment, not something we can just drive down there, so we'll have to transport that in a minute. But yeah, so we're going to fill that with asphalt there. Tarmac, as you call it by the brand name. We'll jump on board either side depending on what side of the road we're working on. Yeah, and we'll start slapping that in the ground. Right, let's get this fast tracked over there as soon as possible. And here we are. This is a tracked vehicle, so we've got left and right control on the throttle here. Let's get that into place. That's pretty good. So we now need to pick up an asphalt dumper so that we can haul around all of our tarmac. Now I'm looking at the Mac here. Love a good Mac. Yeah, that's also a Mac. But I also like the MAN truck. So do we keep it European? Do we go American? Well, I think it's got to be American this time round. So let's get that bad boy rented. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Let's get in and get it driven. It's an absolute classic. Now I'm just going to head over to the gravel pits to pick up some asphalt, and then we can start loading that in to the spreader and get this job completed. And you know what? I've even got myself a bobblehead. Hey, hey, love a good bobblehead. Oh, traffic's bad today. Come on, traffic. That is a rather pathetic horn. Off we go. American Truck Sim, this ain't. But it's still an enjoyable experience. Okay, we are heading all the way around here to bulk load in the asphalt, which appears to be, yeah, I'm in the right lane. Now that says soil. Oh no, I don't want soil. Yeah, I need to come right under here. Probably didn't need to drive all the way around. Right, where are we heading to? I feel like I'm being... Yes, I'm being taken around the houses. Here we go. This is what we need. Right, let's swing around. Get myself in position underneath. And then we can start loading in. There we go. I need to open my back, so let me bring up the menu here. Open and close. I really do want to get rid of this tutorial panel. I just can't work it out. Perhaps I just need to complete this first sort of campaign before this tutorial panel gets off my screen, but it's getting on my nerves. I apologise, it's kind of ruining the video somewhat, but let's get our asphalt in the back. Looking good. Just going to creep forward ever so slightly. Make sure we fill nice and evenly. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to fill it all the way up, Harpy. I don't care what you say. We are good. Right, let's get that closed. And underway. Right, we're coming up to a question mark on the map here. So we may as well pop in. Let's not get ourselves another road ticket. Traffic violation. Come on. There we go. And let's pop in here. I think there's a gas station, in which case we can use this as a quick location to jump to later on. Once it's been discovered, here we go. Gas station discovered. Let's get ourselves back out. Only about 100 meters to go. We'll be there very shortly. The sun is already dipping in the sky. The days are short around here. Right, steadily reversing our way, and we'll unload. Right, there we go. I think about there. Let's steadily unload this one this time without smashing it into the back. Ah, the sun is really dropping now. Yeah, there we go. That's all we need, so we'll drop that back down now. Get the truck moved to the side. Let's park it up here on the sidewalk. Right, we've got a nice steaming pile of asphalt there. Let's get some lights on the situation. Yeah, there we go. That's looking good. Right, I think we just need to creep forward ever so slightly. Roughly into position. Then let's have a look what we got. So we want to extend the paving screed. There we go. That's looking pretty good in terms of alignment. We'll drop our back down here. Okay, and now I think we just really want to creep forward. That's not a bad job. Wow, I shouldn't be doing this back to front, but I am. And there we are. Not too bad at all. Let's retract that. So the last thing we need to pick up is a compactor. So we're going to jump back into the vehicle dealer again. Let's get ourselves what we need here. We need asphalt compactors. There we go. We got 5 to choose from. What do we fancy? Do we fancy the Bomag? We've had good success with that before. Very similar. We've got the Ham. Oh, stop jumping around. What's the difference between... okay, with the cab. Well, it is night time. Wow, stop jumping around. Let's get back. There we go. So Bomag. I think we'll go with... Yeah, let's go with the Ham this time. I don't think the price is any different. It's not. So we're going to rent this one. Using the mouse is a bit quicker. Okay, so then we can come out here. Jump into our menu. Let's jump into this vehicle. We won't be able to see it particularly well at night. There we go. And then we can certainly do a fast travel. It says we'd have to drive all the way up and round, which is absolutely ridiculous. Let's fast travel our way to the job. There we go. Fast travel there. And we can start pressing all this asphalt into the ground. Lights on. We need some beacons. Yes, we do. What was that last one? Work lights. Yes, there we go. Right, let's get ourselves in cab, I think. Good. Right, we can see what we're doing for once. Tutorial can go away. I'm not interested. And I think we are going to need to get some vibration on. Let's do that now. Compacting. Okay. Okay, it's disabled because I wasn't in position. Let's try that now. Oh yes. Got some real vibration. There you go. You can hear her buzzing away. Lovely job. Right, let's just curve around a bit here. And then we'll back up. Get ourselves into position. You can see where it's working already. Right, compactor on. Oh, do I really actually have to be completely on the road? That's very irritating. Let's get myself back into position. Harpe stood there watching again as before. Right, here we go. Yes, that's good. Let's get going before it switches off again. Lovely job. Lovely, lovely job. Oh yes. We've got the knack of this now. Right, okay, we're good. Keep going. Last bit. And I think... Yes, we're there. You have fulfilled a goal for the current upgrade level. All the vehicles have been returned, so we're just going to have a quick chat with Harpe and see what he's got to say. All he's got to say is job completed, on the road. Love it. Well, that is another couple of days work well done there by our friend Brian. So I think we'll wrap it up there. Join us again for the next episode where we will continue to play through the gameplay, hopefully get past the tutorial level so we can get rid of that damn thing on the screen. If anyone knows how to get rid of that, give me a message below. But until next time, stay safe, stay well. Bye bye.